Hi boys and girls! Welcome to Tinker Time at the Tinker Factory. My name is Sydney and I am a Tinker Fairy. I am so excited to get to make something with you guys today. Let's go ahead to the Tinker Factory and start working. There's a lot of really cool tools in there. I'm really excited to get to use them. But since I'm working with tools, I think I need to make sure I follow the Tinker Fairy safety rules just to keep myself safe. Rule number 1, we always wear our safety glasses. So I guess I better goggle up. Perfect, now I'm all ready to go inside the Tinker Factory. Let's go, friends. I feel much safer already, and I look super snazzy. Now, let's go and look at some of the other safety rules. Rule number 2, we need to make sure we have a grown-up nearby to help us with either our project or with some of the tools, because these tools can get a little bit crazy and sometimes accidents happen. So we want to make sure we have a grown-up nearby to help us. Grown-up. Wait a minute, I am a grown-up. Cool, I'm already following rule number 2. I guess that leaves me with rule number 3. Rule number 3, make sure we clean up after ourselves. A good tinkerer always cleans up the mess they made. Now, let's get to tinkering. Whee! I wonder what I should make today. There are so many options. Oh, I know. Let's make something that can make music. My favorite type of music is called bardcore. It's a little old-timey and it can date back to the Middle Ages. You know, a good bardcore instrument is a pan flute. I think I'm gonna make a pan flute. Now, how does one make a pan flute? I know, let's go check the supply bins and see what we have. I know, I can use some straws to make a pan flute. Let's use these. So in order to make our pan flute, we're going to need 16 straws, and I already have my colors picked out. We're also going to need some scissors and some tape. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my scissors and I'm going to cut a piece of tape, and we're going to tape our layer of straws together. But we gotta be careful not to get the little air holes because then it's not gonna work. So we're just gonna take our tape like this, and we're just gonna give our little flute just a nice little pat. So all of our straws are together, but we wanna make sure it's secure, so we're just gonna flip it to the other side, and we're going to tape it over here. Now I'm going to cut it, get rid of all my little excess, and there is our first layer of tape. This still looks pretty floppy. Maybe I should add another layer of tape to make it more secure. So we're just gonna add another layer of tape just under the one that we had before. So we're just gonna do the same thing we did, and we're just gonna take our tape and lay it over our straw friends, and then we're gonna flip it over and do a second layer. Then use our scissors to get rid of our connection to our tape. And that feels so much more sturdy and so much more secure now. It's starting to look really, really good. Almost like a pan flute. Almost. Something's missing. It doesn't look quite right. Oh, we need to cut the straws at an angle. That's what we're missing. Let's go ahead and cut the straws. Remember, friends, make sure we're following rule number 2 and get a grown-up to help us with this, especially since we're going to be using grown-up scissors. Some of these straws might be really difficult to cut, so we want to make sure we have our adult with us. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut a diagonal line from this end down here. So our tape is over here, so we're going to cut this way toward our tape in a diagonal line. So I'm just going to take my scissors and start cutting. And you can have a much sharper angle than me, you can have a lower angle than me. It is whatever your heart's desire. The most important thing is that all of our straws have a different length. So I have a very, very sharp angle here, but you could have yours lower, higher, however you want. So this is what our pan flute looks like. We did it, friends. We made a pan flute. It looks so good. But now, we gotta test it out. It's not quite what I was expecting. It still works, and you can definitely hear all the different notes. But I wonder if there's a difference in the type of straws we used. I have this one made out of plastic straws. Let's see if this one works too. Wow, you can hear that one a lot better. So I wonder why the paper straws are quieter and the plastic straws are louder. What do you guys think? So now that our project is done, I can finally follow rule number 3 and clean up after myself. So let's go ahead and start cleaning up. Thank you so much for coming to tinker with me today, friends. I had so much fun making a pan flute with you. And you know what? It made it even more special that it represented my favorite type of music. I'm curious, what's your favorite type of music? And what kind of instrument do I need in order to make it? Let me know in the comments below. Well, I'll see you next time, friends.